spotlight, one single light on this stage to illuminate lace on the face. Can I get you my glamorous Miss Rajazzle this evening?
This is the fabulous CJ Banks. Now, we are serving hair show this evening, CJ.
Am I hitting the ceiling?
I mean, I don't fit on the stage. I'm a big damn girl. Well, just about fit, just about fit.
It teaches some manners to keep your head bowed for once. We are welcoming you back to this week's edition of the Suck You pageant.
And it's the return of the Suck You. We had our COVID break.
And much like Drag Race, you've come back with Botox and new teeth. And
Exactly, yeah.
Stole all of Chucky's outfits for the runway. Thank you so much. But we are back after a short break. But you know what? Hopefully that means that our contestants had even more time to get themselves prepared, because tonight, what a challenge we have for them. Isn't that right, Richard?
Yes, tonight is the Suck You Awards. There are 5 categories up for grabs, and all 12 of this year's contestants voted for each other, and we have the results to reveal this evening.
We do indeed, and we're going to be challenging our contestants because, you know, sometimes we make them dance, sometimes we make them do comedy. Tonight, we are going to be judging their hosting ability. Each of our remaining contestants will be announcing the winners of our category. So, what we are looking for tonight is a strong presentation and some hosting skill. And we have 3 excellent judges in front of us to help with those judging. Can I hear some cheers for our fabulous guest judges this evening? We have Bella Houston in the building.
Delmonicas legend.
A staple of the Glasgow nightlife scene. We have the incredibly talented Ziggy Battles in the building. Yes! I love this outfit, by the way. You're going to be showing it off later on because we may be getting some performances from Ziggy tonight as well, if you're lucky. And of course, on the judging panel, we have your resident Miss Chucky this evening. I want to hear from our guest judges this evening. Let's start with Miss Chucky, and Mr. Jazz is going to ask you some questions.
No, we always want to know.
I'm going to be the mean foreigner again. We're back to the old.
Right off the bat, we always ask the same questions this evening. Judges, what are we looking for this challenge from our contestants? Starting with Chucky, what are you looking for, darling?
Listen, I may not be a dancer, as we may have seen a couple of times on the stage, but I think hosting is it's a fun little sport. It's all about confidence. The one thing I don't want to see is the pheromone.
Yeah, the
pheromone. It's just if you deliver it with confidence, and listen, apparently I'm not qualified to say it, but if you're going to make a joke, make sure it sounds like a joke, otherwise the other people are going to be very offended. But it's a very important thing, so confidence and saying your jokes with a smile so people know you're joking.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. On to Bella Houston. Now, you are an expert at hosting. You have many years under your belt. That's not an age joke, I promise. Decades under the belt. What do you think makes a good host? What are you looking for from our contestants this evening?
Well, just think about Maria von Trapp when she left the Abbey to go and look after a captain and 7 children. What's so fierce about that? What did she have? She had confidence. Yes, she skipped along with that little guitar case and a frock that looked like something you get cremated in. But she had confidence. I want stage presence. Always remember, this is a lesson. You listen.
They better be listening to you. They better be.
This is a lesson for life. WWJMD.
I know it.
What would Jane McDonald do?
You know, a classic. Nice of us for Bella Houston. Fabulous. On to Ziggy Battles. What is your advice for our contestants? What are you looking for this evening?
First of all, I have a good reason as to why I ended up here.
Because you're a fucking talented performer, that's why. And you know what? We want to see you be a little shady tonight as well. That's what it's really all about.
Please, I'm keeping myself in the cage.
Well,
really nice one. As you can see, I got my hair done on Simon
very
Cowell's.
specially for tonight,
Simon
I see.
Cowell look, so I'll try my hardest to be.
Not Simon Cowell, we don't want him. That's like having Maddie Morphosis here, far too straight for this crowd. What?
today, but yeah.
What is your advice for our contestants in this judging
To be
section?
fabulous.
To be fabulous, simple as that.
Simply to be fabulous.
We love it. Make some noise for Ziggy Battles. Mr. Jazzy, you go and get that microphone. So, of course, there are 5 categories up for announcement this evening, and we have 5 contestants still in the running to be our Suck You champion for the year, whatever year we're in.
Now, if you're not up to speed, in our last week of Suck You, way back in December, we had our drag groups challenge, and we sadly said goodbye to the amazing Stelia, man. Can we get a cheer for Stelia? Yes. And we have our top 5 that will be reduced down to a top 4 for the finale, and more on that later, in case you're wondering. We've got a lot of messages, okay?
And now there is not just our judging and hosting challenge this evening, there's also, as always, that runway segment tonight as well. Jazzo, should we reveal what tonight's runway theme is?
Yes! For a little, let's make it clear, this was meant to be our Christmas show, okay?
This is my tangent.
This show was meant to be way back in December, right before Christmas, so there are sprinklings of festive joy in this show, but it's not a full Christmas show. So we didn't want to make our contestants have to buy new outfits or learn new songs, but they have enough work to do already. So we do have a runway category that is festive and fabulous. Now, Delmonicas, are we okay with Christmas in January?
We can all suspend our disbelief and pretend that we have to spend time with our loved ones over the festive period again. Depression starts
Exactly.
now.
And later on in that lip sync, it of course is none other than a Mariah Carey song. But it's not the one you think, okay? Something else, something else.
Something else.
Yeah.
But I think we're almost ready to jump in.
Good to go.
This mic is louder, I think, so I'm going to give this to our contestants. So if Rajazzle can reveal, we're going to move on to our hosting segment. Remember, our contestants are being judged on what happens from this point onwards. So introduce our first category. I'm going to get this microphone.
Delmonicas, are we ready for the Suck You Award?